Hey, it's Colleen. So last time I was at Sephora, I grabbed a sample of the Benefit They're Real push-up liner. It's a teeny little guy this time, but I didn't really want to commit to a full size, so I got a sample so I could try it out and do a review for you guys and see if I wanted to buy the full size. This liner came out ages ago, so you probably have all heard the basics about how this liner works, but I will give a quick review. So essentially, this cap comes off and then you have a rubber pointed tip. It's sort of the same idea as an angled brush. And you twist the bottom and this gel liner comes out of the center of this rubber brush. The idea of this eyeliner is that it is sort of a combination of a pot gel eyeliner and a pen liquid liner. And I love those pen liquid liners because I feel like they're so much easier to control than an angled brush and a pot, or even just a liquid liner with a brush. So I was definitely excited to try this out and see if it really is a true combination of those products that I really enjoy using. First, I want to talk about usability of this product because that's kind of the whole point of this product, is if it's easy to use. And it's kind of a big thing with this liner because I really like the concept of this, but I feel like it doesn't work very seamlessly. It took quite a few tries for me to really kind of figure out how to use this product. As you can see from the tutorial I posted a couple videos ago, there's definitely a learning curve to this, and I end up being more on the cautious side where I put not enough product on the brush and it gets patchy, which again is what you saw in that tutorial. I was just trying to not get too much eyeliner all over my face. I take a lot longer to do my eyeliner when I use this liner versus other products out there, and I think a lot of this is due to having a little trouble controlling the product, and I feel like I either get too much product or too little product on the brush. There's not much control for how much you're getting on. The consequences of this are obviously having it look a little too patchy and uneven because there's not enough product to make a smooth line. But when you have too much product, you end up with a super thick line. I had that trouble today, but we're going to get to that clip. Sometimes I also get some clumps coming off of this product, and I'm not quite sure if that's just the consistency of the product as you rub it with the brush, or if it's like dried pieces of product stuck at the top of the brush, if that makes any sense. So I'm not quite sure where it's coming from, but it's kind of a drag when you're trying to get the product over your eyes and you get a clump somewhere, because if you accidentally rub it, you end up with eyeliner in a place where you didn't want eyeliner before. Plus, after you do the eyeliner, you kind of have to take an extra step to make sure that you don't have any clumps hiding in your lashes or anything that might fall out during the day. A final thing that makes this a really difficult eyeliner is that you can't really use the narrowest tip of the brush very easily because the product comes out of the center of the brush. So in order to use that really narrow tip, you have to rely on product getting sort of smeared up the brush, and then you can use the tip, but that's obviously not ideal because, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I kind of use the narrowest part of a brush or an eyeliner pen to get the entire line down and then go in with some of the thicker sides. So it's a little difficult for me because I'm used to relying on that feature. A really tiny thing, I know I keep making complaints, I promise it's not all complaints, but a little tiny thing that irks me is that when you use this product over your eyelids when you already have eyeshadow on them, you end up with some of the eyeshadow like all over that rubber brush. It's sort of like NARS packaging, how it gets so dirty. It's like that kind of effect on a teeny tiny little rubber brush. And that just really bothers me. And I don't think it really affects the product all that much. It's just like, it looks like a mess and I don't really like that. Also, I really worry that it's smearing my eyeshadow when that happens, and you really don't want that, especially if you took a lot of time on your eyeshadow. You don't want to ruin your entire eye look with your eyeliner. That's such a drag. Has that ever happened to you? Because that's happened to me, where you spend 20 minutes blending and then you get your eyeliner and you just ruin everything. So yeah, that's something I'm concerned about with this eyeliner very often. Of course, I should mention that once you get the hang of this product, it's actually a really, really nice product. I especially like that this is a matte finish eyeliner. I feel like even the ones that say matte finish when they're in the liquid pen styles aren't actually matte when they dry, and that's super disappointing because I feel like when it's shiny, it looks like you missed spots on your eye. Is that something anyone else has experienced? Because That is something that drives me crazy, is like you spend all this time making your eyeliner even and then you turn one direction and because of the light it looks like you messed up. Yeah. Anyway, this is just a video of rambles apparently. Back to actually the review. This eyeliner is also super black and it really doesn't budge. So once it's set and you make sure all those little clumps aren't hiding somewhere, this liner doesn't budge. You can draw a line on your hand, and when I first got it, I did that and I left it there. I washed my hands, I was rubbing things, and it was just staying on my hand like forever until I used an eye makeup remover. So that is a huge plus with this eyeliner, because if you're going to spend a lot of time getting a winged eyeliner look, you would hope that it doesn't smear off at the first second you can. I feel like this is probably my favorite eyeliner to use when I'm doing a winged eyeliner with no eyeshadow or anything. Like today, I'm just using this eyeliner and which is it? Where is it? And the Urban Decay liquid liner in Smog on top of it, and no eyeshadow. And that's how I like using this product best. A strange thing I have noticed too is that this product is so much easier to use when there's a little extra product on the brush from the last time I used it. I hope that doesn't sound gross. I feel like it's not gross or anything. But when there's a little leftover product on the brush, it has a little time to soften and melt a little bit, so that when you go to apply it the next day, it goes on like a dream. The first eye looks great, and then the second eye, you have to pump up more product, and it has some problems. I have clips of me doing this today, whereas this eye had some leftover liner from last time and went on really well, and then the other side had some problems. So that's playing below for you. Yeah, I don't know how that problem could really be solved, or if you could like warm it up somewhere to put it on easier. I'm not sure if those are possibilities, but it's just a strange thing worth mentioning. If you are really struggling with it, try seeing if you can leave some product on the brush and try again next time. One thing I really saw a lot of complaints about when this eyeliner came out was that it's hard to get off, and I actually haven't experienced that at all. I feel like if you use an eye makeup remover that's formulated for eyes, I like to use the sort of like oil and water type that you shake up. These work perfectly, and I just get the random drugstore versions. This one's a Kroger one. I guess this came from the East Coast somewhere. I use like the Rite Aid ones, CVS, etc., etc. Any of these kind of eye makeup removers, all you have to do is just hold a soaked cotton pad over the eyeliner for like 5 or 10 seconds, and then just gently rub it off, and it clumps off like perfectly. So I saw that was a lot of a complaint, and it really isn't. So if that's something you're really worried about, don't worry about getting it off as long as you have the right makeup remover. Overall, I really do like this eyeliner, although it does take a little time to learn how to use it. If you really like makeup and eyeliner in general, this might be a fun thing for you to try out. They do have these little sample sizes at Sephora, so it's pretty easy to just grab and go and see if you like it. If you're not a makeup or eyeliner enthusiast, you will probably want to try and find another product that will give you a little more versatility and just the ability to make it look a little more natural for day to day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like this review, and subscribe to my channel for more. You can always find me at the social media links that you'll see on the end screen and down below in the info box, or as always, you can find me at brokeforbeauty.com. Thank you so much for watching and spending a little time with me, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!